Alright, what's up? It's Alex here. I am driving on the highway on the way to work, so please bear with me. I meditated this morning for the first time in a very long time, and I had all these thoughts coming back to me about the times that I used to meditate, and I kind of got a sense of nostalgia from it. And I feel like I had a little bit of a clearing in my head. And a thought arose, an interesting thought that really caught my attention, was whether or not I chose the mushroom or if the mushroom chose me. Now, tripping on psychedelics has been something that has been on the backseat of my mind for about a year now. It's been almost a year since I tripped with Will and our other friend, and we were completely blown out of the park and just sat on our ass and just having to take this incredibly difficult experience. We were tripping so hard in the middle of some cabin in the woods around Lake Tahoe. And it was difficult to experience, but I wonder if the mushroom chose us. Like, yeah, we went about our lives and we actively chose, at least we think we actively chose, to trip on shrooms together. There was only one other time where I didn't trip on shrooms with one of those friends. And that one time that I did it alone, I remember I was meditating that week leading up to it. I was stretching out, going on runs. I was really taking care of myself and preparing myself. I was eating well. I was doing everything I could to have a good experience, to feel ready. And I feel like all these experiences I've had with my friends, I never did anything like that. I never prepared myself. And obviously when you get to a higher dose, there's really no perfect way to prepare yourself for such an extreme and intense dose. And I think about the fear that I have of psychedelics and shrooms, to be specific, and how I almost feel like a coward because I don't want to face it again. But at the same time, I feel like it's something that, I don't know, man. I don't know when I'm gonna trip again or if I'll ever trip. You know, I keep talking about how I may or may not trip, and it's super vague and ambiguous language I'm using. I could trip, but I could not. I don't know. This left into interpretation. I mean, I had to genuinely want to trip and know that I could break down and my emotions can really be overwhelming. But it would be for a reason of self-growth and discovering more of who I am and working with my shadow self, something that I've tried to repress recently, but it just keeps coming. And it's like this shadow self tears me apart because I want it to be gone, but it's like it's a part of me. All these rapid thoughts and conclusions, and I don't know, man. There's a lot of things that go through my head each and every day. I don't really talk about everything with or at least I don't talk about every single thing that goes on in my head with anybody. Like, there's some things that people don't know about what goes on in my head sometimes. Like, I question the fundamental reality of almost everything, and it can be quite overwhelming to have to think like that. But the meditation I had this morning I feel like was really helpful, because I just came back home from vacation, and like I said, I'm on my way to work, and I don't know, I'm really just not looking forward to going back to work at all. And I got up this morning at 6, and I'm like, bro, I feel like I want to go quit. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Anyways, I'm about to pull up to work now, so I gotta go. That's all I really had to say. If you listen to me, thank you. Peace.